We can get there.
It is. That's the way.
I know the way.
Yay.
This celebratory podcast is the way.
Medicine Man and the voice reason you gotta talk into the mic, Andy.
Into the mic, Andy. In that bitch.
Yeah, now you gotta lean into it.
Let it breathe.
And let it out a little bit.
Give a little
This is nice though, right? This whole setup.
Yeah.
It's
This is
fucking
sweet.
sick.
This is sweet.
This is very professional.
For sure.
This is about as professional as you can get in the underground podcast world, which we have been nominated as the best of this year.
Yeah.
Dude, y'all,
that's, for sure.
You have to. We were genuinely surprised when we got that hit of the day.
Seriously, I woke up in the morning and I had a message on Facebook from Downtown Music Media, and we were nominated for Best Underground Podcast of the Year.
My wake-up call was slightly different. I had Medicine Man jumping on my bed and wearing his sneakers to wake me up, but you know, being woken up to that message, it don't matter.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Y'all can vote for us. We'll have that we'll post up the link and everything. But man, it's hilarious getting voted to be nominated to be that. It's like because it's happened so fast. You know, when did we start doing this? In
March, man.
In March,
we got on iTunes and I think we got on iTunes and Spotify and all that shit in like April or May-ish.
I forget how big of a deal it is to get on Spotify and iTunes and all that shit.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely shows people that you're serious and shit, man.
Oh yeah, because like
fucking awesome. I can't believe that.
Because we did the whole SoundCloud thing, and it's cool, but it's not.
Yeah. We're still on SoundCloud though.
Oh yeah, you know.
It's where we started.
That's that grassroots movement right there.
Forget them
Can't
roots.
forget about SoundCloud.
SoundCloud's where we do everything else. You know, Crib Media is very thriving there.
Shout out to our fans, though.
We're gonna post a link to vote for us, and make sure that if you do go vote for us, write in Crib Media for best recording space or whatever, anything where it applies, because there's a lot of spots where you can write it in.
And then put your hotel to base up for your favorite event in Hattiesburg.
Yeah, hotel to base favorite event. Make sure you vote Brewskis, man, for fucking best venue.
Shout out to Brewskis
for
always being a humble
Dude,
host.
Jess and Brewskis has been a godsend to us. They've
been so good to us this year, bro.
Yeah.
So good to us. Hell yeah. Dude, somebody pulled that list up. I forgot my phone out there. We're good now because we got a good mic, so we can totally whip our phones out, and it doesn't even fucking matter.
Right.
It's awesome, man. It feels good.
It's like, dude, it's sitting in our own recruiting booth now is like the come up game was real for us.
It really was, man. It was fast too.
Yeah, and it wasn't even really meant.
Getting fucking nominated for shit like this, it totally just makes me want to keep on doing it, bro.
I know it lets me know I'm doing something right. You know what I mean?
We haven't done an episode in like a month, so
I know.
yeah.
You got to keep the people
Sorry,
waiting,
guys.
But hey, but y'all still listening though. That means y'all still love us.
Yeah, we're still getting listens on Libsyn and all that shit. All right. There's a lot of them on best venue. The Sanger, that's a good one. I've never actually seen a show there. I guess
That's where Jimmy Buffett played.
Oh yeah.
That's so funny that Jimmy Buffett plays there.
Seriously. Fucking Hannibal Buress had a show there. The comedian.
He did.
Yeah, that was just a couple months
They're
ago.
about to do the Elf.
The Elf, like a play
Yeah.
of the Will Ferrell movie.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Which is like you wouldn't think of much of it, but it's like by a big studio New York production company.
So they got like real Broadway actors on that
Yeah.
shit. And then they're like going on tour or something like that.
Yeah.
That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, and they have one of the big giant ballet production companies from Europe is here this week. Which is like, if you think about it, it's still pretty cool because they like Russian ballerinas, you know.
But yeah, they got Brewskis on there. They got the Dollar Box, Benny's Boom Boom Room. Shout out Benny's Boom Boom Room.
We played all those, but I have to say, I love all of our venues here that we have in Hattiesburg. But
Same, dude. There's so many on there. Sidelines, T-Bones, Front Street Bar. I love that place. I've never seen a show there.
But I don't see it as a venue.
Yeah, I don't either. They don't have a stage or anything. I didn't know that they have shows there?
I don't think so.
Well, they're on the list.
Shout out 4th Street. They pour a good beer.
Quality Recording Studio.
That's where you write that Crib Media in. That one right there.
Quality Recording Studio or Best Sound Guy. Don't even worry about the other names on this list. Just write in.
Also,
Crib
I want to
Media.
take this time, shout out Eves, but this is a competition.
Yeah.
Shout out Eves, I love you, bro. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best live silent guy in town. But we got the studio.
Yeah, we trying to win this shit, bro. We gonna win this shit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Straight up.
It's not an if, it's a win.
Yeah.
The party's at the tavern on the 14th in Hattiesburg.
And that's the Medicine Man's birthday, so y'all come out and support.
Hell yeah, bro.
Y'all make this the best birthday present ever. Come on, guys.
It's gonna be so sick, dude.
It's gonna be so
Slash
good.
Christmas / ringing in the
We're gonna get
year.
Andy to come out. Andy never goes out.
Yeah.
Make sure you're off work that night, man, or try to be.
That's
I know
a
they.
show.
It's
Right on.
next Friday, not this coming Friday, but the Friday after that. Freshest merch, designer or printer. For that one, I wrote in do or die tie dye.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Same, I really did too.
Hell yeah.
That's the majority of our wardrobe these days.
I don't recognize any of these other names besides the shop downtown. There's Joni Atkins, Bill Earl, JMH.
There's a lot
JMH
of
does
stuff.
good work,
Yeah.
but for sure, right on that.
For sure, right on.
That do or die tie dye is. I'm wearing one right now, and it is.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be
Colorful.
wearing one at the
It's
show,
choice.
dude.
Oh yeah, man.
I wear
Yeah.
one at every show. It's like
Oh, yeah, for
customary
sure.
at this point.
But I'm gonna be wearing one at the party thing at the tavern.
Oh, for
next
sure.
week. What else we got? Riff Lord, Crunchiest Licks.
When I read that, it about killed me, man.
Yeah, dude,
I
I love
swear.
that. There's so many names on this list.
I totally voted for Tyler Tisdale on that one.
I voted Brother Josh,
Yeah.
Joshua Holt, just because he totally ghosted us on a podcast, but you can't deny that boy can play the shit out of that guitar.
Oh, he
I wrote my
can. He
man
can make
Jerry
it cry.
because he's been killing it since I ever met him.
That's true. That's true. I couldn't spell his
Oh,
name.
you wrote him in?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Overall best band / show covered by Downtown Music Media in 2018. This is
Hotel
all
to
right.
I
Base.
put Hotel to Base.
Yeah, it's all write-ins. Make sure you write in Hotel to Base. If you want to get specific, Hotel to Base Volume 2.
Dose.
Yeah. Next we got top street team top street team members. Sorry.
Oh, Rebecca.
Best photographer. Yeah. I think I voted for Cliff on that one,
I can't remember who. I think I voted for
I
one.
voted
too.
Cliff for a good bunch of things.
just because that's a homie.
Same.
Hold on, I gotta fucking do this shit.
They run you through the mill to get through all of that, but I mean, it's worth
Yeah, I
it.
know.
We appreciate all the support from all our fans. Shout out to everybody that got us here.
Shout out Downtown Music Media too for supporting us like this, getting us on.
Honestly,
Hell yeah.
mad clout, mad appreciation.
For sure.
Man, I still can't get over this booth, man. Every time I sit in here, it's fucking gangster.
It's creepy how the sound works in here, dude.
Yeah, it's like
It's dead.
I'm clapping,
Yeah,
guys.
It's dead. It's weird.
Yeah. All right, next we got Cleanest Gear, favorite local music source or store, sorry.
I had to go Mississippi Music just because I've purchased so much of their equipment. It's
I went right there on
ridiculous. As a-
C&M. Brian's been a huge help to us.
Yeah, I had to go see him on that one. After that, Downtown Music Media behind the scenes contributor. The homegirl Renee's on there. She did our logo, man. Shout out Renee.
Showing
We love
off.
and miss you.
Yeah.
The homie Cliff's on there. He did an episode with us on Sessions with Fam. Shout out Cliff. I ran into him at Walmart just a few weeks ago when everybody was at I can't believe I forgot the name. Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody was at Halloween and we said what up and stuff. And yeah, those are the only names I recognize on that. Up next, this is a good one. Unsung Hero. Selfless Promoter.
Right in the
Booking.
old, you can go ahead and write in Dylan Spencer on that one, guys.
On the groundwork. Yeah, there's some good names on here. Interesting names.
Very
Colt
fun.
Browning's on there. The homie Cody Triplett's on there. Make sure you write in your boy, Medicine Man. Or you can write in his government name.
Whichever one you choose.
Yeah.
Freak him out with the government name, though.
Yeah, do the government name. Because I feel like that's you should put your actual name on that one. Because that's like everything. I don't know, but your actual name is Medicine Man, though.
That's true.
You
I should make my government name Medicine Man.
I was just going to say that.
Be like Snoop Dogg.
Have it on your ID and shit.
Dude, that'd be the funnest traffic stop ever. What's
Shout
your
out
name,
to
son?
Snoop Dogg.
Medicine Man.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Lion was probably a more interesting traffic stop. Shout out to both.
Now he's
Dogg.
Snoop
So
Dogg.
he actually changed his name to that?
He's Snoop Dogg, a.k.a. Snoop Lion now. He changed it back to Snoop D-O-G. As you know, the whole Snoop Lion thing didn't really work out.
Yeah. I thought that was so
he was
stupid
on
when
like a
he did that.
Rastafari trip, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think he went to Jamaica for a while or
Oh
something
my
like
God, of course.
that. Yeah.
I remember on that 51st Dates movie with Adam Sandler, they were watching a movie to like help her remember shit that had happened while she was gone. And one year, Snoop Dogg's off crack, and the next like couple of years later, it's like Snoop Dogg's back on crack, going fucking wild at a concert. Snoop Dogg's a gangster, bro.
Yeah. I love his show on Gangsta Good News on YouTube, where he just has celebrities on there and they smoke weed and talk about shit.
Snoop Dogg shows are always the best. Freaking
I've never seen one.
Float Fest. When he did it, Float Fest, that dude walked. He like, freaking Lil Wayne was like, "Sorry guys, I can't smoke a blunt on stage. They told me not to," and like gave this whole spiel about it. Very next show with Snoop Dogg, that motherfucker walked out holding 2 like foot-long blunts in his mouth, like.
Damn.
Like ready to like
Extendos. He rolls some ugly blunts though, dude. I've seen his
he pays
Instagram.
somebody to
His
roll his
fingers.
blunts actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he just uses backwoods or something like that. Maybe that's why they look so bad, dude. They look terrible
Don't wrap your
when I
weed
see
in
them on the
tobacco.
internet. Anyways, make sure you write in the homie Dylan Spencer, a.k.a. Medicine Man, in for that category. That's unsung hero, selfless promoter, booking, on the ground work. Write your boy in for that one. Up next is the main thing. This is what
The main event.
This is the main event. This is fucking what we're in this shit for, bro. This is what we're in this shit for.
I'm so about it.
Underground podcast. First name on that list.
MM in the
Medicine
video.
Man and the voice of reason.
Oh yeah, guys, click that button and vote for us.
Hell yeah.
We'll see y'all.
Straight up,
Make
dude.
it happen.
Make sure you vote for us. Tell all your friends. We're going to post a link and everything in our bio or whatever for a little while until voting closes. So make sure y'all vote for that shit. And come out to the party, man. Come to the party.
Dude,
at
the tavern throws a good ass party.
Yeah.
You're
Man.
real loose out yonder, I tell you what.
I don't remember many nights there.
Me neither. They've got a famous drink there called the Skull Crusher.
It's
I haven't
fucking
tried that.
immaculate. It's delicious.
I'll be sure
It's
to
like a
order.
hand grenade, but stronger.
But Hattiesburg's.
I'll be
hand
sure to
grenade. It's the
order that
Hattiesburg
shit
hand
next
grenade.
Friday.
We should have that.
The
The
I
Hattiesburg
feel like
hand
Hattiesburg
grenade.
hand
That would
grenade.
get so sued.
You think so?
Yeah. The
It's
hand grenade
patented?
thing. Yeah, the hand grenade thing's trademarked.
Oh, super trademark,
Oh.
dude. They make hella dough out in the city for that.
Yeah.
You cannot look in any direction on bourbon and not see someone with one of those.
Yeah, all the next categories are greatest local bands, and they have it. All of these are write-ins. They have it singer-songwriter, country, blues, jazz, rap, rock, and cover bands. I wrote in my good homie Lieutenant the Lion for rap and hip-hop.
Shout out to Loot.
Yeah, shout out Luke.
He's on there twice, actually.
He and I got some fire coming very soon.
He's got a
dude.
government name on there, and
Oh, yeah, he's on it twice.
and Lieutenant the Lion.
Yeah. But vote Lieutenant the Lion, though.
Yeah, because
he is the lion.
He is a lion.
He is the lieutenant.
He's even a
Luke for
Leo,
short.
bro. It's like meant to be.
Hell yeah. That's probably, yeah.
It's the reason.
That makes sense. I'm not even going to say it. I don't want to sound like a retard. For rock, I wrote in Elder. They're actually on a hiatus right now, dude. I'm going to have to tell you about what happened, man, after the show. I don't want to talk about it on here, but let's just say that Hunter is fucking... The only way you're going to be getting tattoos from him is if you go to prison at this point. So,
Damn.
yeah, I'll tell you about that later.
Up.
I wanted to get my fucking family crest touched up soon too. I was gonna get some.
Guess
Phoenix
you're gonna have to
wings
switch to
around
Old
it as
Tay Bay.
well. I know, man. I wanted him to do all my shit, bro.
Tay's good, though.
I'm kind of bummed about it. I mean, I am bummed about it. I bet Kevin's pissed, dude.
I gotta hear this story.
They were doing so well, but make sure you write them in, dude. It's spelled Elder, but it looks like it says Eldre, Ledre. Those are the only ones I wrote in, really. I don't know any singer-songwriters, honestly.
Put Lieutenant the Lion on that one. He sings and songwrites.
That's real. Yeah, write in Loot for that. Lieutenant the Lion.
Anything else you don't know for? Just pick one of the Crim Media boys and write their name.
For sure.
Lieutenant S2 on the beat. Trillion.
Underground house party band or closet producer. You can write in Trillion for that one, or you can write in Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason, or write in S2 on the beat. Yeah.
Pick one.
For real. Crib Media.
Just put in Crib Media.
Crib Media. Just say Crib Media.
Yeah.
Or you can just say whatever you want to say. Don't fucking, let us bully you into voting for
Don't
us.
bully. Well, yeah, but like,
Make sure you do it, though.
It's more of a just like get on the damn thing and vote for something.
We want to win everything.
We're
dude.
allowing you to have an informed voting experience.
This is like our version of a debate, but we don't have a competition in our debate right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be lying if I said I recognized
Do
any
we
of
have
those
a
other
competition
podcasts
anyways, though?
on that.
Not really.
I didn't.
Yeah.
You know what the
recognize
funniest
any of
part
those
about the
other
podcast?
I didn't either, dude. I didn't either.
What?
I really didn't recognize
I
any of
didn't
these
recognize those other
podcasts. And I'm not
podcasts.
even trying to sound like a douche.
No,
man.
me either.
I really
never
look
heard
into
of
it. Like, I
Looked
love
into it
podcasts.
and
We'll be listening. I'm gonna listen to him
never-
later, but I'd never seen him until today.
For sure, yeah. I'm definitely going to look into them later. I think that one of them was a Downtown Music Media podcast. So,
Yeah.
because one of them looked kind of familiar.
You know what the funniest part about us recording in here is the fact that you're using a Blue Baby bottle for a fucking goddamn podcast.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful microphone.
Dude, it sounds
tell you
so
what.
good, though.
It sounds so good.
It sounds so good.
Crisper than a motherfucker.
I'm telling you. Up next, we got Hub City Tour. Favorite band that toured through the Hub City.
Medicine Man.
Medicine Man, for sure.
For certain.
Local album of the year. Man, I really couldn't tell you, dude. I don't know the
I'm gonna go
names
ahead
like
and give it
that.
to Leo on that one.
That's really, he's coming out
For
with a
Signs.
couple. Yeah, he's coming out with a couple of things this year.
Leo Land or his newest album. I would definitely give that to King Leo.
Shout out Kokomo Pros too. Those dudes just came out. They've been coming out with a lot of shit. Cam the Maker. They really been putting in a lot of work.
Yeah, I see them going in hard all the time.
We need to get together, dude.
Get them in
We
here.
need to get together.
They did a show with
Happier
with
Will
Luke at Volume 2.
Oh yeah.
He was in
Yeah,
there.
Cam the Maker was in there.
Yeah, he did.
He killed it too.
Yeah, he did vocals with Lieutenant for
the rap set.
Yeah, because that was when Lieutenant headlined that second one.
Yeah. Also, shout out my homie Cody Burgo. I told him I'd shout him out earlier. He went out and voted. Make sure you get out there and vote, man. Because it's your American right, bitch.
Voting. There's places that you don't get to choose what your media content is, and we're here to provide the best for you every day.
Yeah. And when you do vote, make sure it's for Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason. On everything. Just write it in for everything. Fuck it.
That'd be funny.
What's next? Best festivals / live music events.
Hotel Debate.
Again,
Yeah.
I went with Hotel to Base on that one as
There's
well.
a lot of options for this one, but you can write in. I would write in Hotel to Base. That's just me, though.
Yeah.
That's just me. Fuck, I need to fucking check this shit off so I can get to the next page.
Man, I just realized that's a shadow tapestry of
Alice in Wonderland with Absalom.
Absalom smoking the pipe and Alice like peeking
Yeah.
over the top of the mushroom. That's always a good image.
I think Luke put that in here.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's always
It's
a
really
good
cool.
image.
Most unique music-related business.
Grateful Studios.
Yes. Grateful Studios or Crib Media. Either one, they're the same thing. There's quite a few options on that, too. If you want to see them, click the link. We're going to share the link. I don't feel like reading all this shit.
Rest assured,
I think that's it. Yeah,
will be
that's
made
it.
available.
Party's on December 14th at the Tavern. Dude,
What?
make sure y'all get there.
Y'all come out.
Dude, I
hang
cannot
out.
believe we got nominated.
Dude, it makes me feel like we're doing something right, because that's always been my biggest fear doing things. It's not knowing if what you're doing is doing anything.
Not being able
Yeah,
to gauge your
dude.
level of success
Seriously.
Yeah.
with respect to how much effort and hard work and time you're investing
Especially with the
into it.
podcasting, because you really just don't know what people think.
That's real, man, unless they
Direct
they
feedback
tell
is
you.
hard to come by.
Yeah.
It really is, dude. I ask people to follow us. Make sure you follow us at Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason, at MM and the VOR on Instagram. We're on Twitter at MM and the VOR, and we're also on Facebook, Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason. And shoot us emails, mmandthevor@gmail.com, but nobody really emails us like that, which I guess is cool, because, I mean, nobody's telling us that we suck, and that's a good thing.
And then we also have another show for me and Lieutenant. We'll be out up on the 20th over at Brewski's.
Oh, hell yeah.
Would
Hell yeah.
best
Dude,
be there. It's always a good time.
Yeah, me and Loot have some shit that we're working on. We gotta wait for 2 to come back up here, and we're gonna finish that up.
He's got the old line's got some fire bars to lay down, boy.
For sure, dude. And I'm getting pretty close, dude, to wrapping up my project. It's gonna be about Crib Media, and I'm hoping I can have it done by like late January, hopefully. But I have all the beats, and I have a song now.
Well,
and I just need like 3 more. I just gotta write lyrics, man. Shit's hard, bro.
You gotta come in here. You just gotta listen to it while it hits, boy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. And one day, just come in here and play that shit and just sit here when nobody's bothering me.
Man, you wanna hear something funny?
What's that?
That I've been seeing all over the media have you seen all these fucking clothing companies coming out with fucking cartridges?
Yeah, I saw that Supreme's got some cartridges now.
That's fucking hilarious.
With cookies, right? With cookies,
It's got like fucking everything. Whoever's over there marketing that shit is just like somebody is fucking sitting there laughing. Has to be laughing their ass off.
Yeah, I think that shit.
Never saw this coming. Wink.
I think that shit's really cool though. Supreme. I love how Supreme started out as a skate company.
Yeah,
it was
they
a skate shop in New York. That's what it started out as.
And then Burner got a hold of it and was like, nah.
Yeah. Now it's just like... Now, like, gangbangers wear Supreme. Fucking rappers wear it.
It's the new Adidas, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of is. It is.
They making shoes. They make shoes.
It's kind of expensive now, too.
I don't think they make shoes.
Supreme is expensive now.
Oh yeah, dude, super expensive, man.
Supreme tees are like $40, $50, and that's for like just,
more than that, probably.
Just like a white T-shirt and a red label.
Fuck around and buy a Supreme sweater, bro. You spending $100.
For
yeah,
sure.
Dude, I do want one of them Supreme tracksuits though. They fuego.
I want some joggers, hey.
Yeah.
No, I want some. I'll tell you, if you want the best joggers I've seen to date are Burton's new joggers that they put out.
I haven't seen those.
Burton is
I've
the
really
shit.
been feeling the joggers lately, dude.
I got y'all all hooked on them bitches.
I was about to buy some Reeboks ones the other day, man, from TJ Maxx, but I decided not to, though.
Ooh, the TJ Maxx has got
some
all the
Vulcan
deals.
Yeah, they got some good.
You can get designer everything for like less than $100.
Yeah, they got North Face and all that shit up there, bro.
I don't care.
I love outlet stores, man. Fuck Adam ruins everything. I don't even care.
I don't give a shit. It's just a name.
Yeah, exactly. As long as the shit looks good. I found 6 skate shoes there. And, yeah.
Adam ruins everything, really does ruin
TJ
every
Maxx
fucking
and Ross.
thing.
I know. I love that show, though. It's an awesome show.
That and Magic for Humans, I'm stuck on those.
Oh my
That
god,
show
that
is-
dude's Satan.
Yeah, he's definitely...
Oh my
definitely
god.
devil. Speaking of Satan, dude, I see you've been watching Sabrina lately. on
That show
Netflix.
is on.
Dude, he binge watched that show.
I binge watch
Yeah.
all shows.
The
I don't
fuck
like
I did
the
watching
same,
just
dude.
The
Yeah,
weirdest
I did
part
the
of that
same
whole
thing.
thing was I walk in and there she looks at the devil and goes, "But it's your favorite, sir, roasted child."
Oh yeah. It was that was that episode where old girl everyone was in a nightmare and she thought she had to make Satan happy by cooking a kid and he was pissed off because it was not a Christian child.
Yeah.
What kind of the shout out to that show? That show is on point. It's supposed to be based off like the old graphic novel / comic book. So
It is definitely not WB's.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was wondering because it's so different. It used to be a sitcom,
yeah,
Yeah.
the
It's
sitcom I'm pretty
It is
sure was
definitely-
augmented based on like the originals.
It is definitely
plot
not
themes,
our
so-
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
No.
Yeah.
It is not that.
Kinda like it's got real
Like I did-
witchcraft and historical themes in it.
Yeah, I'm actually interested in this one. The
Yeah,
old one, you
dude,
know,
that's
I
why I
wasn't
binge watched
really
it. I either don't
crazy
watch a
about
show
it.
or watch all of it.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's like
I
a
totally
movie if
feel
you do
that.
it like that. A movie that's
Yeah.
like 10 hours long.
You know, I got into this
Like
argument
Lord of the Rings.
the other day with this
Yeah,
chick, and
that's
she was
the
saying, she kept fucking calling this show a movie, and I was like, but it ain't a movie though, you know? And she's like, well, it pretty much is, blah blah blah. And I was like, but it's not though. She was saying that they're the same thing.
It's clearly broken
And-
up into a series of.
Exactly, it's like multiple movies. Whereas in a movie you
like
get
an
the whole
anthology.
story in like 2 hours, but a show is more like a book, you know? It comes in chapters.
You know what I
You have
need
to
is a
read
new
it by the chapter.
season of
Start making
Maniac.
TV that's more like books. Oh, please.
Oh, yeah,
Good
dude.
God.
That
for
show.
sure. Super weird show, man.
The finding of that show for this group was very, very. It was a.
Serendipity
I remember
level
that day,
100.
man.
It
I
was
remember
an
that night. It
interesting
was one of the
day.
best nights, dude. We played the Boom Boom Room the night before that. And then we came home and watched that shit and didn't go to sleep. And then we went to Starkville.
It was
Had a night on
and,
the ye old Stark Vegas.
Yeah, Stark Vegas. Fear and Loathing in Stark Vegas. Call that one.
Shout out Snoopy up there holding the old Stark Vegas down.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what y'all call him?
Yeah, old Snoop Dogg.
Old Snoopy. Hell yeah, dude.
It's really a joke because he's like the whitest guy I know.
I know. He's on the record. He's
but that's why he's
bars,
Snoopy.
Right?
He's Snoopy, not Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
White as a napkin, hard as a dinner plate.
He's got bars, man.
He
so
does
I've
got
heard.
bars. He does have bars.
Yeah.
He has had enough strange situation in his life happen that he's got some bars.
Heard a story to tell.
Oh my god.
Dude, I remember earlier you were talking about we should read some Hattiesburg news. So I got on WDAM, and it turns out Hattiesburg is actually like boring as fuck, and there's nothing to talk about on there really.
Recently.
But a guy did get hit by a train this morning.
Jesus
Fuck
Christ.
Yeah,
I feel like that could only happen
sucks.
here because there's so many trains.
It was an Amtrak, so you know that shit was going fast, bruh.
Hopefully he felt as little
Man,
as
I bet
possible.
everybody that was on that Amtrak freaked out.
Yeah, for real.
For certain.
I bet that was scary. I was thinking about that, like, if I was on that train, because I don't know, I have this weird thing about dead bodies, dude.
That's some theatrical
like,
shit,
I hate,
dude.
I don't even go to funerals, man. Like, I just don't like being around them. And that's the only time I've ever been around
going anywhere
one, though, is at a
in
funeral.
public and then someone just dying.
Yeah,
in
seriously.
front of everybody.
One time I was on Bourbon for Mardi Gras, and I'm pretty sure that I witnessed somebody dying, but everybody witnessed it. It was at a club, and the dude was just too fucked up. And they had the ambulance there with the defibrillator and all that shit.
You say
So
that,
he was
dude,
pretty much dead.
places like that, people die all the time. And I actually remember something on the internet or on the news where a bunch of people were gathered around a corner of a really tall building, and this guy was about to commit suicide. And no one was doing anything except just recording.
Wow.
And then by the end of it, old dude literally jumps. And I knew a couple
like
people
that
that
show,
said
Black
they were
Mirror.
there, and they said when he hit the ground, it was like a shotgun going off.
I can fucking imagine.
He hit the ground, and his body like flipped up
Imagine
like
the
a
train,
coin
though.
and flipped over.
Yeah.
The train would have been rough.
Oh, dude. I don't know if he got, like, ran over by it or if he got hit by it. I really don't want
Hopefully
to
he
know.
got
don't- yeah,
instantly
but,
obliterated by it.
yeah.
You don't want to feel some shit like
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
Like,
Definitely.
oh god.
But yeah, that's all I found in Hattiesburg, man. I totally left my phone out there, so I can't really do the
You know,
shit. But
Hattiesburg is kind of a boring place.
rest in peace, Stan Lee. I know we haven't covered that
Yeah.
since we last did an
A
episode.
true legend.
Rest in peace, Stan Lee. I just watched Venom last night, man.
Absolute phenomenal movie. I love
You liked it? I loved it too,
dude.
man. I thought it was really awesome.
Venom's good.
I like Tom
Sick.
Hardy a lot though, so you know, like,
Put him in anything, right?
yeah, dude. I was saying he should be the next James Bond, but I think they've already picked somebody for that. But yeah, it was pretty good. They're about to put the new Avengers on Netflix later this month. All
That's pretty
3
sweet.
Fridays are on there now.
Oh yeah.
The whole
What?
series.
I love Friday.
On Netflix?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I'm
Every
doing.
single
Okay,
one of
okay,
them
okay.
do.
Yeah, Friday
Um,
next Friday and Friday after next.
Yeah.
That's that shit.
Good
For
times,
real.
good times.
I've watched them all about 6 times already.
Yeah, I feel like I grew up watching those movies.
Yeah, dude, I grew up watching Friday for sure because I remember, like, dude, the first time I saw Friday, I was like 5 or something, man.
It was funny though.
Because, you know, just in the household that I grew up in, not a lot of shit was censored, you know. It was just like, you know, watch whatever and play Doom. Fuck it.
Shout out to Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doom is
So
the shit.
I was always watching Friday, man. Dude, Where's My Car was one of my favorite movies.
Dude,
growing
Where's My
up.
Car?
How
Hell
High.
yeah.
Like, I always liked the stoner movies. And
Half Baked.
What's the movie?
Friday was the main one that, like, where I didn't get most of it watching it as a kid, and once I got older, I'd be like, oh,
Had more adult themes.
Miss Parker. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Jesus Lord.
But,
I haven't seen Friday in a hot minute.
dude, I can't believe you haven't. We were watching. Somebody was watching it in
I was.
the music room the other day.
Pretty
the,
much.
quote unquote music room. I've been watching that shit pretty much on repeat.
We essentially have a multi-purpose center attached to our house.
Yeah, definitely. And we also have a studio. It's pretty nice.
Beautiful.
And the workshop now.
Hell yeah.
It's all coming together.
I think I'm gonna build me a woodworking shop
Dude, I would be out there with you.
and a metalworking shop to build cool stuff.
Let's start learning to blacksmith. Please?
You mean like make swords and shit?
Make anything out of metal using these, man, the old meat chunks.
It'd be tight to have a sword. Never
Dude,
had a sword.
What? Imagine not only having a sword, but you made it.
Yeah, seriously.
Dude, we could have that could be
mine
the
look
thing
like-
when we sign artists. We could give them a sword.
Dude.
That's some shit.
Get knighted into the ranks of Crib Media.
Right? We do the fucking ceremony and everything.
That would be some shit.
That
would give us an excuse to all have 3 thrones.
Order of the Crib Empire.
That would mean we'd all get to have thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So I fucking read about this I can't remember the guy's name. You should look this up since you have your phone. He's a football player, man. And so he got into this altercation with this girl. I want to say he plays for the Cowboys or something like that. Let me see your phone actually.
Football player beats woman.
I know how to use yours.
I saw this.
It's amazing.
Oh, you got
Kareem
it?
Hunt's viral beating of a woman rocks the NFL.
Yeah. But dude, no, watch the video though. Because you know,
I've seen the video.
have you heard the story?
No, I haven't heard the story, but my mom showed me the video.
Well, everybody was saying. So you've seen the video, and like he
Oh, wait a
didn't
minute.
really directly like strike her or anything like that. Apparently, she was calling him the N-word and all of this shit, and everybody was there.
No, it was Lasan Shady McCoy or whatever.
Lasan Shady McCoy.
Yeah, this guy.
That's a mouthful. Who's he play for?
Looks like Baltimore from this angle.
He played.
Yeah, he's got that weird screen that like goes on the sides, so you can probably see it from the side and shit.
Heard that side view.
Either way, I heard that the girl was like being all racist. What happened was, you know, they went to the hotel and she didn't want to sleep with his friends, or his friend or whatever. So he was like, "Well, okay, fuck off. It's like 2 a.m. What the fuck did you think we were coming here for?" And she was like, you know, she just started tripping and started calling him the N-word. And if you watch the video, she was kind of, you know, being pretty aggressive and like coming at him, and he pushed her one time.
And he proceeded to beat the shit out of her.
Nah, he didn't beat her though. He didn't beat her. He pushed the dude, and then the dude like went into her because he pushed him.
It just turned into a real shit show real quick.
Yeah, it really did. And now the dude's fired and he's out of the job. Nobody's gonna pick him up. And I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of bullshit, man.
Don't bring groupies back to the place that you live, guys. It's never
But
good.
you know,
Never bring a groupie to the same place where you live.
they were going to I think they were at a hotel or something like that.
Yeah,
But,
exactly. Don't let them know what you actually stay in.
But yeah, I just think it's fucked up, man, because like the girl was apparently being a real bitch. Like,
But come
she
on,
was
man.
being
It's not like that
racist
girl
and-
that could hurt the dude.
yeah,
Come
but
on,
she
man.
was. The dude was probably very emotional, man. I'd imagine she was calling him the N-word and shit, and being racist, and like getting mad because she was mad that she didn't want to fucking suck her friend's dick or whatever, and all she had to do was leave. But she started tripping, and now this dude's lost his job, man. And she's fine. She's probably at work right now, fucking
She's probably getting paid.
making some Starbucks coffees or whatever she does. I don't know what she does.
I don't know what she does.
But yeah, it's just fucked up. You guys should look into that story if you're listening.
Don't
And tell
fuck
me
with
what you think
crazy
about it.
bitches.
Yeah, definitely.
No crazy
Take a
bitches.
lesson from it. Let me know what you think about it. I think it's a lot of bullshit.
It's probably hilarious though.
I also read last month is I forget the name of the airlines, Irish Airlines or something like that. Apparently they're having a lot of trouble with bills, so one of their planes got repoed.
Oh my fucking god!
I think it was on a layover for
plane
a flight.
What comes to
I didn't
repo
even
a
know that
plane?
was a thing,
How does
dude.
what comes to repo a plane? Is it like a bigger plane with like a hook, like a tow truck,
Or they just
how
like
does
fly it
this
away.
I imagine they probably
they
send a
they
guy.
just hop someone up
a
in there
repo
and like, you know
pilot.
what? We're just gonna.
How do you
take
get
this plane.
that job? I want that
I know,
job.
right? That'd be so cool.
I bet
Just
you get
be
paid
like-
because you know those shows where like the repos, people all get all freaked out, don't want to let you let you take. I bet that's real exciting. There's like what?
Yeah.
Imagine like running through a corporate office, jumping in a plane, and taking off of an airstrip.
Like, you know what, guys?
All in
you
on
guys
the
can't
road.
pay your
Just
bills,
get on the plane,
so,
like, all right,
yeah,
y'all got to
bye.
get the fuck off. Like, all the passengers, like, you guys got to go. Pilot, you got to bounce. Yeah, if you got a problem, you can take it up with your boss. I'm taking this plane. And I wonder where they fly it to. There's like a
whole
plane
repo,
junkyard.
like,
Is it,
yard.
where's the plane impound?
Where does the bank
Right.
take planes when they take them back?
Oh my god. I was listening to this podcast the other day, and they were talking about Southwest Airlines, and somebody called it the Greyhound of airlines.
Dude, I love Southwest.
I do too, man. But it kind of is like the Greyhound.
Hell yeah,
Airlines.
I like Greyhound too. They
They
good
give
for
you some
everything.
peanuts and a soda. And that's it. For like a 12-hour flight. But dude, super cheap, man. I flew to Seattle from here for like $120.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. And flights in the summertime to Vegas are always super cheap, dude.
Like
You get 'em for,
$100.
like, less than that sometimes, like $70.
oh I know.
Yeah, that shit's ridiculous.
It's gotta be
bro.
cool. There is no business or it's one class.
Yeah, just in one class, man. I think how it works with Southwest, like you can buy tickets to board earlier.
early, so you get that front seat where you
Yeah.
sit. That's where I always sit because I always buy them early boarding passes.
Hell yeah. Dude, I've never flown anything besides Southwest. if I'm
Flying
completely honest.
flying New Orleans into Kansas into Wichita is a rough
I bet.
because it's on one of them small planes.
Yeah.
I hate-
Kansas. I bet Kansas
And
sucks.
Kansas is lame.
Yeah.
But hashtag Kansas, right?
Yeah, dude. You know the most boring place I've ever been to, because I drove through quite a few states when I drove back here from Seattle, was Nevada. So
Nothing but Vegas and Reno.
yeah, dude. In between Reno, which is at the very northwest tip, and Vegas, which is at the very southeast tip, there's absolutely nothing there. Besides, deserts. There's some nice mountains, a lot of beautiful views, but there ain't shit out there, dude. I actually got pulled over in this town. It was called like Goldstein or something like that. And yeah, I had some weed on me that I bought in Seattle at a dispensary that I just had for the ride, I was fucking up, not even gonna lie. So I get pulled over by this cop, and he's all like, man, it smells like weed in here. So I kept it real with him because they have medical weed
Because
in
I've been
Nevada.
smoking,
And I was like, man, he'll probably be chill. So I was like, yeah, I got some. And I was like, I got this and this. And I had receipts and all that to show him. And he was like, damn, you got a medical license? And I was like, nah, man. I was like, I'm from Seattle, so, I don't need one.
I can just like
Have it.
have it.
And he just wasn't buying that shit, so he stomped it. He made me stomp it out in the dirt personally, like poured all my weed out.
Put
Had
in
to stomp it
jail
out in
or
the
a
dirt.
ticket, I suppose.
I bet their jail would have
And,
sucked.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hot, I bet.
That was those were my options. He was like, I'll write you a ticket, or you can stomp it out in the dirt. So I stomped it out in the dirt and drove my happy ass down to Vegas. Tried to find some weed there, but
Legal now. We need to go play some blackjack and smoke blunts.
for sure, dude, I bet they'll be
Just
doing
kid-
some interesting things. at
You
the
can't do that.
casinos.
You can't smoke in there yet.
Oh.
They will fucking kick your ass out.
Somebody needs to hop on that, dude, like an Indian reservation or something like that.
Yeah, well, the whole smoking in public thing they haven't gotten past that.
But if it's on an Indian reservation, they can do what they want, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That one's going to go over there and tell him not to.
exactly. Yeah, the fucking Indian reservation casinos over there
Or bad.
in Washington, you can get in if you're 18.
Oh yeah.
You gotta be 21 to go to any other casino.
That's
you can get in if you're
that's
18 over
something
there.
Right there.
Yeah, it's pretty
The one on
awesome.
the border.
That's badass.
The one on the border of Texas and Oklahoma, you can do the same thing.
Hell yeah. I didn't even know they had casinos around there.
There's like Oklahoma's a giant Indian. Well, now it's like a tiny. There's only one tiny Indian reservation in that giant state.
Yeah, there's a lot of pro skaters from Oklahoma who are Native
There's so many,
American.
dude. If you went to fucking what's the big city in Oklahoma?
Oklahoma
I mean,
City.
they have Oklahoma City.
Oh, yeah,
I think
OKC.
that's the-
Yeah,
OKC,
Tulsa
dude.
is a
You
big
walk
city.
Yeah. that's what
Tulsa and
Oklahoma-
OKC. There's some spots. It's all industrial. It's 100% industrial.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Smooth regions to fucking.
It's
carve out.
flat and concrete.
Yeah, I've heard there's some sick skate spots and shit out there too. Shout out fucking Don Wynn, the dude's from one of the Oklahomies. Yeah. But, how long we been in here now, dude? It's been solid 45 minutes.
We can check.
Yeah, you should go check.
The medicine man almost just busted
Grab
his
my
ass.
phone while you're out there.
Busted his ass.
Medicine man on the force of gravity.
Medicine man and the force of gravity.
That'd just be a show of me falling.
Dude.
I would pay.
It's like, oh, fuck.
I would pay to watch.
I do almost bust my ass at least
spill
3 times
cams.
a day.
Spill
Yeah.
cam.
So, like a couple of weeks ago, Medicine Man was like sitting on that porch, and I think it was this chair. He like set it up, but it was sitting like barely. Oh, okay, cool. It was sitting like barely off of the porch, hanging off a little bit, and that shit like straight up fell over.
Oh, dude, that was lame.
It was funny as shit.
He said that was lame.
That was fucking lame.
He said that was lame.
Yeah.
Did not enjoy that one, eh?
But guys, it's been a great episode. We're back
Yeah,
in a
man.
bit. We'll be back in here more often.
See
For
y'all next
sure.
week. I'm gonna hold these two guys to it, and y'all should hold us to it as well.
Consider the
because
hiatus
votes-
over and the studio built.
It is over. Make sure you vote for us, dude. We're gonna post a
Post
link.
that link up. Vote for us.
Downtown Music Media End of the Year Awards, Best Underground Podcast.
See y'all
Make sure
December
you vote for
14th.
us, dude. Write in Crib Media for everything. Make sure you come to the party at the tavern. Follow us on Instagram at MMNVOR.
Medicine Man Base. We'll
We
see y'all
love
next
y'all.
week.
This is Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason.
Alright, look, I came out here, I give it 190%, you know what I'm saying? I came out here, me and my boys, we practice all year, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking all the time, we fucking in here, like, fucking, we practice all year, we train all year, you know what I'm saying? We give it 190%. Thank you, baby. We give it 190%, and me and my boys, you know, I'm fucking around, you know what I'm saying? I feel like me and my boys, you know, we do it big, 100% all the way around, and, you know what I'm saying, like, don't even try to fuck with it, like, I'm about to throw up on y'all.